Alright, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to be drafting some more Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Let's jump into this draft and see what we can do. Ooh, Tarian's Journal. That is a card I have yet to get a chance to play with. I actually played against it in pre-release on tabletop. It was a pretty insane game. You definitely want to play a creature-heavy deck if you're doing this, but it's just good. Even being able to just cast even one or two creatures from the grave, even though they get a finality counter. It's just a lot of value. It's really hard for your opponents to keep up. It's definitely the best card here. There's some decent black that could wheel. I've even seen Ukenbach wheel, so that's totally possible. Kincollar's here, over the edge. Some decent green I wouldn't mind coming back, but let's take the journal. Alright, some good white. The rest is kind of not so great in this pack. It's a lot of really bad cards. In fact, it's just like Guidewing, Pirate, and Whirlpool. I guess the Raider can be okay in the right deck, but Pirate's so much better and safer. So, I think I'd rather take Plundering Pirate over Guidewing. Not a great pick, too. Here's some good options. Wind Scout, Needle, or Siren. The blue cards here are definitely the highest quality. Probably want to lean towards a creature because of the journal, so I'm thinking the Scout. But if any of these wheel, would be good. Yeah, I think it's an easy Scout. Those are some late green cards. The Frog and the Bristleback. Frog is not normally around for pick 4, so that's actually quite unusual. It's been going earlier and earlier. Could just take Deadweight to be safe, or another chance. I kind of like taking the Frog. I'm going to take the Frog. Okay, read that pretty well. Interesting that Stomper, Kincollar, and Akawali are here. Perhaps not a lot of green was opened, right? We didn't see like any green pick 1 through 3, so to see these good green cards is maybe a sign that green wasn't opened. I think I'm going to lean towards the Kincollar and see if Dinos is as open as I'd like it to be. The Wanderglyph could also work with the Plundering Pirate, but I like the idea of seeing where the dinos go. Yeah, okay, Bristleback now. Spiketail would also go really well with Journal, obviously, but I mean, Bristleback after Kincollar. So red dino here. I've never been a huge fan of the Idol. I think I'm going to take the Altasaur over it. Ooh, Akawali and Spiketail. Or Blowgun. Blowgun's safest. But I think I want to take a creature. I think I'd like Akawali if I was playing green-black over the Spiketail. Spiketails are a little bit easier to pick up because they're not uncommon. Tough choice, though. I'm going to take the Akawali. Just an earlier play. Okay, all 3 green cards wheeled from pack 1. That tells me that no one's in green. Kincollar it is. It's very exciting. These are both the green cards from pack 2. Yeah, just a lot of green wasn't opened, right? So I think green's safe. We might be red, we might be blue, we might be black, but green is definitely not being taken at the table. So maybe there's the Scythe here. Bristleback wheeling, okay. Yeah, look at all this. Let's go, Stomper. Booland. I'm glad we took the Frog when we did. Disappointing open. Sunborn is a little bit far from what we're doing, even though I think Caparaki Sunborn's the best card. Sunbird, Guard, Frog, Bristleback, Kincolor are all the best cards here. I think if we take the Frog, there's a good chance we'll wheel something really good. Either the Sunbird or the Bristleback. Maybe even Kincolor. But I think taking the Frog is right first. Make sure the ramp is there, the fixing is there. We'll worry about the other plays later. Okay. I mean, the Axe Jaw pops out at me. Another chance is here as well. I think we need to take the Axe Jaw. I think I just want to keep staying in green, because I know that's the safe color at the moment. Another Frog, or an Over the Edge. I think both are very good. I think our deck wants more Frogs with 2 Bristlebacks and a Stomper. More ramp, more better. Alright, Gishoth, we did it! Gishoth is insane. 8 mana to cast, so it's hard, so Pirate's probably coming back in. We're definitely playing red. Blue's out. We might still play black, but Gishoth basically comes in, 8 mana, has haste. Any damage it does, you look that deep, and you put any dinosaurs, which we have a lot of, onto the battlefield for free. It plays great with Journal. Ooh, into an Insquinth. Nice. I'm going to try and pick up as many dinosaurs as possible from now on, so that Gishoth is the best it can be. But we can bring it back with Journal too, and that'll be disgusting. Okay, Axe Jaw or Brontodon. Micro Tyrant is also pretty good, but I think I want to take a dinosaur here. I think Brontodon is a little bit better than Axe Jaw. I'll make our 10th dinosaur, which is kind of crazy. So, yeah, I mean, obviously the Frogs want the 4-drops, but Brontodon's just so good, so versatile. Can't go wrong with it. I guess the Pirate doesn't make sense if we're going to be doing a dinosaur deck. Like, ideally, all of my 3-drops are dinos. Preferably Kincolors and Brontodons. Nothing here. Let's just take the Staggering Size, I think, for a trick. I don't want to run too many tricks with Journal. I mean, I want my value to be bringing back creatures. And I don't think I want to run blue, even though there's some good blue here. Wow, okay. Second Insquinth is probably better than second Brontodon. They're comparable, though. I think I'd just rather have a second Insquinth, especially since we can bring it back from the grave with black. Do some crazy things with it. Alright, Kincolor or Bristleback. I'm going to take Bristleback this time over the Kincolor, but, I mean, green's still wheeling. Obviously, nobody else at the table wants dinosaurs. Want some more land cyclers, I think. Speaking of which, Burning Sun Cavalry is also just really good in the dinosaur deck. But I'm going to take the land cycler. That's also a dino. I'm going to go ahead and move these forward, because really they're going to be ramping for us is the main thing, and then we'll bring them back from the grave later. Over the Edge, number 1 is great. None of this matters. I don't really like Disturbed Slumber. Wow, it's a late Cave Diver. Staggering Size, number 2, though. Veteran. Okay. Nothing. Roaming Throne is pretty disgusting with all the dinosaurs we have, but there's also a Sunbird Standard, which I really want for my ramp, and the other one didn't wheel. But I don't think I can pass up a Roaming Throne. We can name Dinosaur, get double trigger off of Axe Jaw, Gishoth, Stomper, you name it. Kincolor. Doubling our dinosaurs is absolutely incredible, so if we're lucky, one of these will wheel, one of these 3 cards, but I can't say no to the Throne. Another Axe Jaw looks pretty good. Revenant's just, I don't know, I never liked that card very much, so I'm not valuing it highly. We could take the Scamper for more ramp, but I think just more dinosaurs are going to be better for this deck. Wow. A 4th frog. Seed stones. Cutzel. I mean, it's all really good. But I don't think we can lose if we have 4 frogs. And in fact, if we play a 4th frog, we can bring the journal back for lucky, like, Cutzel or Seed Stones wheels. And why wouldn't it? I mean, nobody else is taking green. I mean, our red is kind of a splash at this point anyway, right? This is crazy. Rock slide over twists and turns. I don't have a lot of removal, so I'm going to take the rock slide. Kin Collar, number 3 for Micro Tyrant. I wonder if Journal's better than Over the Edge and Walk with Ancestors. Jeez. Kin Collar or Bristleback number 4. I think Kin Collar number 4 is better than Bristleback number 4. Probably get both in the end. I'm going to take the Kin Collar first. Yeah, the journal looks really good. We have so many creatures, and it's so worth splashing for here. I mean, we're really just splashing 1 white card, 1 black card. Green base, 4 frogs. Looks safe. Hoping that Sunbird standard wheels, just because the ramp would be great. I'll just take the cave here. Yeah. Like, one more way to ramp, and this deck is really consistent. I mean, I guess I'll just take the Cave Diver to ruin somebody's day. I don't think I'm going to play any of these. Yes, it wheeled. Battleglyph is also worth taking, but 5 ramps to get to our 6, 7, and 8 drops is incredible, and I'm going to run it. Gonna need to make some other cuts. Maybe we have to cut a staggering size in favor of the Sunbird. Maybe the Elsewhere goes. Something like that. We don't really have room for Brawler. Grasping Shadows is maybe pretty cool with Gishoth. We'll see. Wow, they both wheeled. That's incredible. I guess Seed Stones makes more sense than Cutzel. We don't really have a lot of creatures that are buffed up. Scythe is fine. Yeah, this was like the dream green draft. Nobody at the table was in green. Staggering Size, number 3. We aren't even playing number 2. I don't have room for the Jade Seed Stones. Lantern as well. Wow. Alright. This is an incredible dinosaur deck. I mean, every single slot has exactly what I want. All ramp. All life gain. I don't even think the Seismic Monster is very good here. Grasping Shadows is not necessary. Our deck's already just so good. I don't really need this. Yeah, maybe Seed Stones comes back in. But I can't get it back with Journal. I don't know. Maybe we'd be better off just running another dinosaur. I mean, the Seismic Monster is pretty good. Like, it's a land cycler. We can get it back. Helps us hit our lands. We can run 1 fewer. Maybe. Is this a 16 land deck? I think it is. I mean, as weird as that sounds, we have 8 and 7 mana spells, right? 4 frogs, a sunbird, and 4 cyclers. I think you'd be okay running it like this with 17, but I also think that running it with 16 is fine too. And then we'd have 20 creatures and 15 dinos instead. 16 counting throne. To go greed or not to go greed. 4 frogs. I mean, it has to be okay, right? To run 16. And we have a 6 drop in here. It's not like they're all 7 and 8s. It's a bit of a gap between our 4 and our 8 drops, though. Yeah, I mean, if I go down to 7 forests total, I have 3 bristlebacks. That would be 10 forests. That's probably enough. Yeah, we can fit it. We can run 16 here. It's close. I could see somebody saying it's the bad choice, and I don't think, like, Akawale is making it. But I feel pretty confident that if our last card we're throwing in is yet another land cycler, it has to be okay. At that point, we're running 4 land cyclers. I mean, we're going to get there. 4 land cyclers, 5 ramp cards in the first 3 turns. 20 creatures, all dinosaurs basically, except for the frogs. Looks incredible. Yeah, see, this is the start hand we can't have. It's all of our top end, none of our beginning. We have to mulligan it. Perfect. This is what you're looking for. Nice frog in start hand. When you have 4 in your deck, you're going to get a card in your start hand almost every time if you have 4 copies of it, so. Mulliganing for the Dart Frog is correct. I do not like seeing our second Insquinth already. Bats. Oof. Wonder what they'll take. This is not a straightforward choice. They know I can get to 3 mana off of my Bristleback. They could take the Bristleback to prevent my mana ramp. But then they have to deal with Frog, yeah. Insquinth also, once it lands, gets back my Frog anyway. I drew another Frog. Oh, poor OP. Land off the top and we get back our first Frog. There it is. Yeah. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Incredible start. You know, we don't really need the second Insquinth. It's kind of redundant. Wow. It was a perfect draw. Because now we can do Frog plus Brontodon. Disgusting. Already have 6 mana present. We're running 16 lands. I mean, this is what I was talking about, where it's okay because we have so many cyclers. Wow. We're landing a Bristleback on turn 5. I don't think we can lose. They're stuck on 2. But yeah, I mean, the frogs and all the land cyclers just make 16 make sense. I'm glad I went to 16. No more lands, please. Braid. That's fine. Yeah, I feel bad for OP. That journal. Actually, it's a really good draw here. We can just flip that right away. And, I guess we don't swing with the frog. We could. I mean, we bring it back, obviously, but it's not worth it. I'll leave back 1 blocker. They're already chumping. This is not good for them. Okay. I mean, I can cast that frog from my grave next turn, if I'd like. Aha! If the frog lived, we'd be slamming Gishoth. I mean, we win anyway, but... would have been fun to land Gishoth there. Oh well. Easy win. OP kind of fumbled on lands, but I mean, we were doing some stuff. This is keepable with the Sunbird. It's real risky, but I'm not going to dish it. It's got some of our best cards in our deck. And Sunbird is ramp. We just need to draw one more land or frog. Turn 1 Siren. We're dead. You are not a land, my friend. Oh good, they played a tap land. That's excellent for us. Ooh, Soul Cleaver. There's a land. Yeah, let's go with Sunbird. Ramp. I can always destroy the Soul Cleaver with my Brontodon, but I'm only going to do that if they spend this turn equipping the Siren with it. There's no point in killing the Soul Cleaver before it's equipped. Artifact. Okay. At least they're not doing anything too scary in conjunction with the Soul Cleaver. Caves. I wonder if they're running a cave deck, like a bat cave colony thing. Love that they're doing that without the Soul Cleaver equip. Okay. It's pretty good, but I think I'm just going to run out the throne first. Naming Dinosaur. Just because it gives us the most options, right? I mean, even if they petrify it, it'll take up their whole turn, all their land, and we still get all the multiple triggers, so. I mean, gaining 6 with Kin Color is pretty great. Depending on what they do, though, I might have to play out Insquinth and only do 1 trigger off of it. I won't be able to pay for both. I don't have 6 mana, but if they equip the Siren, it's probably worth killing the creature that's equipped. It's annoying. Yeah, let's do it. Could have also axe jawed and explored twice. I could see merit for that, trying to get lands so that Stomper comes out earlier, but I really don't want their Spyglass Siren to snowball here. And if they have to re-equip the Soul Cleaver, it means they're not spending mana doing scary things to the board. It's a pretty expensive equip cost, so. Seems good. And we can swing in. Yeah, we'll go with both. I don't mind racing here. That's fine. A little bit unfortunate, but at least they're missing triggers with their Soul Cleaver. Okay. That's great. Let's move to combat first. Brontodon seems safest. If for some reason we need to kill the Soul Cleaver, having that option seems right. Okay. 4/4 is pretty big. Land is good. Let's attack him with all of it. And then, depending on how they block, we can staggering size if we need to. Kincaller after. Does make their flyer into a 2/2, but it's kind of well worth it here. Yeah, it's not worth destroying the Soul Cleaver. I mean, they still are going to get the trigger. Like I said, 2/2 doesn't do much here. And now we're way ahead with the life gain off the Kincaller. Tapped creature, destroy or exile. If you want to target the Brontodon, this is the turn to do it. I don't have mana open. Love seeing that. Okay, Needle's fine. Slows us down a little bit, but we're still winning. 6 mana, sack a land for a Needle. It's a good deal for me. I can't believe that was their best play with 4 cards in hand. Their hand must be pretty bad at the moment. It's fine. Okay. Another land is great. Can do Stomper this turn. I'm gonna attack first. I mean, Stomper just wins next turn if they don't answer it. You know what? That makes 8. I'm gonna top both of those. We will land this Gishoth. Or Gishath. Gishoth? Gishath? Which one is it? I don't know. Petrify. They did have it. I can sack my Brontodon to get rid of the Petrify if I want to. But now that it's not lethal, probably won't do that. Let's go for fun. I'm just going to play out Extra instead. Just swing for 3. I mean, we win next turn, so. Yep. I mean, even if they played like Unstable Glyph here and wiped the whole board, Gishoth just reclaims the board immediately and wins. Yep. Sandwing's decent. They're not going to get to it. Moving the Soul Cleaver. Okay. Why are they doing that? I mean, they're dead on board as is, without Gishoth hitting. Alright, well, we're just gonna do it. Thanks. There were a million ways I could have won that game. But we chose the most fun way to do it. Alright. This is a good start hand. I don't know. Hello. I don't know where my frogs are. Imagine they're somewhere. Crewmate is good. There's a frog. Right on cue. No blocks. That's annoying. I suppose I'm going to play out Axdraw and hope we hit a spell. Because that'll at least block the minecart for a while. Ah. Really wanted that land to be a spell. It's okay. A little unfortunate though. Okay. It's a pretty perfect curve out. Yeah, we're taking damage here. This hurts. It's a good draw. But what's the best line to take here? Yeah, I mean, I guess Brontodon holding open Death Touch on Frog is safest. But we could just play out the journal here and be mana efficient. I like that better, actually. Brontodon already blocks the minecart. So unless they have another pirates, this seems okay. I need them to break on some removal here. Hold. Okay, bounce isn't the worst. But they are hitting for a lot. I mean, we are talking, what, 8 damage here. We're down to 7. Yikes. Good news is our Axdraw untaps this turn. Okay, how do we not die? Insquint, remove, plus hold open Death Touch on the frog. Holds the board state. If we drop another creature, we're going to lose at least 2 life here. Let's get rid of a 3 power creature and say go. Oof. That puts some pressure on my journal flipping. If they tap to do the hammer, I can respond by converting my journal. Okay, that's good. They didn't drop a creature. Might be holding open mana for the tap destroy journal. Okay, they didn't. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna double block here. For sure. Good. Echo's kind of a problem. They can make it flying with their hammer if they sack their hammer. A guide wing. Okay. Guide wing could hit for 2, but the frog can stop it by blocking the air. What do I have enough mana to do here, realistically? I think I have to rock slide the echo. Rock slide the echo. Yeah. And then hold open Death Touch. Or just bristle back this turn and take 2. Maybe 4. It's lethal, isn't it? Okay, hold on. No, it's not. Because if they sack the hammer, it's not lethal. Brontodon. And Land Cycle is the way I'm going to do this. Don't hurt me. Hopefully I don't get punished for not rock sliding this turn. I'm not dead. I'm glad I land cycled. So that I can play out my bristleback next turn. Unfortunately, I can't sack my Brontodon and do Death Touch. I have to choose. I'm going to kill the Guide Wing and the Echo so they don't have a flyer left. That doesn't require black. Okay. Bristleback stabilizes this board. It means the journal could die to the hammer. We're just gonna have to accept that. Drew land anyway. Okay. Oh. That's a snap, eat trade. At least we saved our rock slide. Okay. We can flip the journal and rock slide this turn. And then next turn we can start playing from the grave. I think we can make it out of this as long as they don't top another flyer. And even if they do, we can bring back a frog. This is crazy. I don't know where my 4 kin colors are, but I could use the 3 life gain for mercy. Oh, definitely blocking here. Oh, don't even need to play the one for my grave. Yeah, it's definitely worth just playing out the bristleback. Insquint's fine as well to get rid of the scribe, but I think 2 more creatures is safe enough. I'm going to swing in for 3. If I don't start attacking at some point here, I'm just going to lose anyway, so... Keeping 2 back seems like a good idea from now on. Yes. Incredible. Let's go. Let's hit like all 4 of our kin colors and gain back all our life. I still am going to leave 2 back for blocking purposes. I guess I could have gone with another. See what we get. Got 16 dinos in the deck. This should be incredible. 7 deep. How many dinos do you think we're going to hit? Not just 2, but they're 2 good ones. Lots of land. A little unfortunate. I think it could have been better than that, but hey, gaining 3 is crucial. Wow. There's another king color. I'm going to keep that on top. Yeah. Okay. Nail biter. That was a nail biter. Living at 1. Three-o. Let's go. Perfect start hand. Only problem is we're on the draw. I love seeing iceberg. We'll see if we end up mountain cycling. Probably not, now that we drew our second mountain. I'm going to attack my frog. They don't have a cogs. Interesting. Certainly they would have played cog worker there, right? To eat the frog. What do they have? Pirates, okay. Good, they didn't tap the frog. King color is safe here. I can't do both staggering size and king color, so I'll just leave the frog back here. Okay. One blue open. They draw the cogs. I'm gonna let this hit. Okay. I think we just attack in and offer trades. Fantastic. At some point, they're going to stay back and block. I love it. Good draw. I'm going to offer a trade for everything. And if they don't try and get cute here, I'm going to let all the trades go through. Good. All of that looks great. Now that your board's wiped, can you deal with a bristleback? Followed by maybe another bristleback. Chart a course. Okay. Militia is substantially worse now that their board is cleared. Another king color. Disgusting. Let's go. That's fine. The bristleback plus staggering size and kin color next turn should be enough. Yeah. Four-0. Great. Snap keep. 2 frogs, okay. Let's go. Drew a stomper. Probably go single frog into throne. Wow, another frog. Incredible. Still think I'm going to do throne next turn. Naming Dino, of course. Favor on the Tomb Raider. I actually kind of like that. Oh, that's annoying. There goes my ramp. Good news is we have other frogs. Yeah, I'm taking 3. Pass. Passed. I mean, I guess I'll try and draw out a cog worker. They eat my frog, I still have another frog in hand. I'd rather that than some blowout with my throne. I mean, do I need that mana? I guess not. Yeah. It's fine. Another favor is a little annoying. Another cog worker. No. Now I can't block the raider this turn. Actually, I can. They can't target the throne, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take 4. Can always just rock slide it. I actually kind of like playing out frog and holding open staggering size, though. Yeah, frog's fine. If we don't need a staggering size, we can always bristle back instead. A little bit too far behind. Staggering size should get them, though. I will block. Okay. Resolve. That's fine. Yeah, staggering size now. Looks like they have another trick up their sleeve. Doubt they'll be able to do it for 3 mana. Another cog worker. Okay. Well, 1 staggering size for 2 cog workers seems like a good deal. I just spent 6 mana on cog workers. Now we can just bristle back here and get 2 3/3s. That's so disgusting. Yeah, I can attack him with my throne. I don't think that Tomb Raider is getting in anytime soon. Yeah, alright. Killing off a creature, great. Okay, I mean, it's a 5/5. I will attempt to trade with my bristleback here. Oh, good, and they topped out. They didn't swing in. Oh. I mean, the Stomper attacks in really well, but I think I gotta go with the bristleback number 2. Also mirror it to Rock Slide so I can attack him with all, but I'm not in a rush. We're definitely winning this game now. Sure. Let's go. Yeah. I don't know how you beat that. Throw it into bristleback, bristleback. It's gonna be too late. Yeah, I was hoping that would be land. Gnome. One red up. Rock slide doesn't work on the Tomb Raider anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 4 get through. 1, 2, 8. I mean, technically it's lethal if I remove a creature, but it's a little risky. I'm going to go ahead and target the Raider. Instead of trading off my whole army and take it just a little bit slower. Okay, they've had enough. Maybe a slight misplay. Maybe, yeah, I could have land cycled and then done it. And then that would have been safe. Whatever. Game's over. We won. Alright, 5 wins. Nope. No. Much better. I'm gonna ditch the planes. I mean, I think it's the right move. Obviously, if we don't draw a land, we'll be sad, but I'd rather keep Sunbird standard than an excess planes. Perfect. Now we just need a frog. We got 4 in the deck. Let's go. Beautiful. I love having a set of 4 of a card that you want as a 2-drop or a 1-drop in limited. It's just so powerful. The consistency is real. They're playing Mill. Yeah, I mean, this could bite us, but I like playing Insquinth here. Being mana efficient on this turn. Killing their Sage of Days. It's not an exciting target, but I think it's good enough. Choops. It's fine. At least they didn't target my frog. Yeah, great turn here. Another Choops. Okay, that's a good draw. We're already at 6 lands, so it will get landed probably eventually here. King color number 2 is fine. We don't need to reveal. And let's swing for 3. If Choops goes to the grave, I mean, obviously they have another chance and ways to get Choops back. They're running double Choops. They're running self-mill. They have another chance. They probably have 2 another chances even. But I'm not going to play around Choops coming back from the grave. That's unfortunate. There goes my ramp. Rip. That's a good draw. It's a little aggressive. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm gonna swing back, right? There's no need to rock slide yet. I'll just play out the Brontodon. Wind Scout number 2. 2 Choops, 2 Wind Scouts. 2 Sage of Days. Wow. And they bin the Echo. That's terrifying. I guess they're mana screwed. I think it's worth rock sliding the Sage of Days so I can smack in. Nice hit. Nice. They're on mono Wind Scouts and Chupacabras. That's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, good. That's absolutely ridiculous. Land's good for us. That's 1 away from Gishoth. Don't think it's worth attacking in. They really can't afford to attack as long as they're only at 7 life, so let's hold tight. Ah, that's what they were getting to. Okay. They probably have like 4 Ukenbox as well. Yes. Alright. Let's think about this. Obviously they can block Gishoth. But they're going to have to put all of their Wind Scouts on it. Or Ukenbok and the Wind Scout. And then trade with the Throne. And if any damage gets through, the Throne will still activate twice, even if they kill it here in blocks. And then we'll have Brontodon left over. And then we'll have Sunbird Standard as well next turn in the air. For air supremacy. Brontodon should stay back, I think. I love it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Roaming Throne trades with a 3/3, whatever. But we're getting through, which means we get double trigger. Here we go. Stomper. Fantastic. Let's set up our draws. Those are not dinos. They go to the bottom. Dinos. Let's go. Nice. All right. Can you beat this board? That's fine. Stomper activates. Ukenbok gets eaten. Everything else dies. Is it lethal if I flip my Sunbird? Actually, I think it's lethal if I flip my Sunbird, isn't it? Just gonna do that. Too wide. No need to get cute when you have lethal. GG. Alright, deck's insane. We're 6-0. And we're 1 win from Platinum. For anybody who's keeping track. I don't think I am. But hey, 6-0 is great. Our deck's insane. Has such consistency with its ramp. Monopoly Pro, and we have a good start hand. We have none of our top end, but all of our ramp, and I love it. Okay. I do not want to draw more land. Just need to get our big spells now. Yeah. I think this is just too good. Holding open staggering size. I don't want them to loot endlessly this game. And since I have nothing big on the board anytime soon, I think it's just safer to play it slower here. Okay, they have Descend triggered anyway, so I don't feel guilty at all for blocking here. Okay. I think they have a trick. It's probably Dreadmaw's Ire, but at least this way we're protecting our Sunbird standard, even though our frog gets eaten. Nice, there it is. It's the only spell for 1 red mana. Okay. I need to stop drawing land. Let's draw some spells, please, game. Please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. We could start casting Bristlebacks next turn. Everything except for Gishoth. Except they're gonna kill our frog now. It's okay. I mean, they only have 2 cards left in hand. Okay, there's a creature. Debating whether to Rock Slide or Brontodon here. I think Rock Slide's a little bit safer. If I Rock Slide the Raptor. But if they drop something big, it's kind of bad later, but they haven't shown anything big yet, so I think it's safe to just get rid of the Raptor. Maybe a little punished. That's good for us. Okay, Scry, let's get some action. That is definitely action. Insquint is good next turn. And as much as this hurts, I'm going to put the Bristleback on bottom because I can't draw it before I draw my 7th land. Otherwise I'll just stall out and OP's putting pressure out, so I got to get something else. Hurts. Kill Flyer, trade with Yearling. Hopefully they don't pump it for too much here. Good. Nice trade. They were doing that so that their Scallywag triggers and is a better blocker next turn, or better attack next turn. But little do they know we have a Brontodon coming. I could free my Stomper and start smacking, but I don't think I need to do that. Yeah, Toad's not scary. Fine. Love that that's their best play. Okay. Sunbird Standard's also kind of a real threat here. Let's play out the Axe Jaw though instead. Now I'll have a Bristleback. I think it was right to bottom the first one, but this one is definitely castable. We're going to hold the Brontodon. I am going to swing in with the Axe Jaw though. Let's see what they do here before playing out the Bristleback. They know I have the Bristleback. It's not like it's secret information. Okay, so they have a 2 damage spell. Probably have that artifact. Yep, that's fine. I still think we're kind of ahead at this point. Okay, it's a little annoying. Actually, yeah. Okay, that equipment just became a problem. Yeah, they put it on the flyer. It's a 3-turn clock, 4-turn clock, something like that. But now we have frog. Choices. I could discover. I could free my 7/7 and smack. Too many good choices here. I kind of want to keep my land in case we draw big Dino Daddy. Yeah. I guess I'm just going to go with these two and see what they do. Okay. I think getting rid of their damage threat is more important than me putting more damage on the board, if that makes sense. Like, our 7/7's a lot of damage threat, but right now they're winning on damage, and so me making it so that they can't win faster is better. Plus it saves our creature. Now I'll crack the nursery, I think, instead of playing out frog. I'm not going to block the 1/1 anyway, right? No, it's not. It's not safe. Let's do frog. Playing it safe. Okay, Sunborn's fine. They'll get to trigger it once, but, I mean... Yeah, I mean, our Death Toucher, it's kind of... makes it so they can't attack in, right? Don't really want to give them a scry here. Okay, now we will nursery. I guess I should do that pre-combat? No, after's fine. I'm just thinking if there was anything I could hit, but there isn't. Not for battle trick purposes. King Color's great. Gaining 3 is a huge swing here. Play land and say go. Holding open Death Touch. They don't really have a good attack here. Not blocking. I love that they're not even attacking with their Sunborn. It's a good draw. I mean, yeah, like just the 5/5 still. We're chipping away. We're turning the corner here. Love seeing that. Desperate. It's not nearly as good now that it's known. Does put me in a weird spot though. I can't really triple block their Sunborn. At least it's not worth it, right? My damage coming back at them is so much more severe than their damage coming at me. Torch. Okay, the frog's gonna be dead next turn from the torch. So I think what I should do is block with the frog and force the trick out of the hand. And if they don't use the trick, then their Sunborn dies. Because I can activate the Death Touch. And we still have a lot of damage coming back at them next turn. Like more than they can block. So I'm going to do this. Let's force the trick. I mean, they're dead on board. If they use the trick, they're dead. If they don't use the trick, they're dead. They're dead either way. The Trampler gets them. I guess they could have the thing that deals 5 damage to tap creature. Yeah, no, they don't. I was about to say, if they have Saw Blades or something, they could technically live for one more turn. Alright, what a way to end the draft. Nice 7-0. 7-0ing into Diamond feels great. Obviously beating a top mythic player always feels great as well. But yeah. What a cool dino deck. Tons of ramp, tons of consistency. Ramp up to the big stuff, slam some big things. A shame the journal never happened, really. I mean, we got it flipped, but we never needed it. We were already winning. So let's claim our prize. Let's see what we got in our packs. Just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for watching the channel and supporting me. Always love when you guys leave your comments and support my channel. Cool cards. Nice Kellen and a God and Quintorius. See you next time. Have a good one.